Touchdown Friday Night is sponsored by these local businesses.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Touchdown Friday Night, one of the largest high school football shows in Tennessee and Virginia. I'm Kenny Hawkins, along with my partner in crime, Mackenzie Kane, and tonight we got some big games, including the one we broadcast on ABC Tri-Cities and one also in Hawkins County. But first, let's get this party started. Here's Mackenzie with our Southern Pools and Spas top tackle of the night. Mackenzie?
Top Tackle is sponsored by Southern Pools and Spas.
Kenny, our top tackle brings us to Elizabethton. Seymour's Madden Guffey will get the ball to Alec Brown, and while you see a hit from behind him, that is nothing compared to the hit afterwards by Betsy's Braylon Britt. Let's take a look at that one in slow-mo. Taken down, Kenny. That is our top tackle of the night.
Yeah, sure he didn't get the number of that truck. Thanks, Mackenzie. We start in my favorite county, Hawkins, of course, where for the first time ever, two teams met in the Hawkins County Super Bowl that have qualified for the playoffs when Cherokee hosted Volunteer tonight. We picked this one up in the second quarter. Cherokee already leading 13-12. Senior quarterback Landon Jeffers fakes the handoff, rolls right, finds Noah Reddick for the touchdown on the last play of the half. Chiefs take a 20-12 lead into the locker room. Second half, Jaden Weston takes it, shrugs off one defender, and is off to the races before being tackled at the 10-yard line. A couple of plays later, it's Weston again finishing what he started, and at that time, Cherokee led 27-12. But after a great kickoff return, Volunteers on the 5-yard line, Brighton Landry takes it right up the middle for the Falcons. Touchdown was 27-19. Next drive, it's Weston again. The deuce is loose. 60-yard touchdown just like that. Cherokee goes on top in this contest 34-19. The Falcons would score again, but the Chiefs would roll in this battle for Hawkins County tonight. 55-33 as we go to the scoreboard. They improved to 7-2. Volunteer falls to 6-3. So Cherokee once again wins over Volunteer tonight, 55-33. Dobbins-Bennett on the road, beating Bearden by the final 34-7. Over in Gray tonight, it was Daniel Boone and David Crockett in the 55th annual Musket Bowl. Pioneers would strike first. A.J. Wynn hits Jackson Overstreet on the slant, and Overstreet is off to the races. But he's tackled just short of the end zone at the 1-yard line. Give it back to him. On the very next play, Zeke Sloan would crash into the middle. He'll end up in the end zone for the touchdown. The Blazers would then even it up. Drew Fleming fakes out everyone, including our cameraman, Dave McAvoy, and he takes it in for the score to make it 7-all. Sorry, it's Chris McIntosh. Then just before the half, Crockett drove down deep in the Boone territory and went into their bag of tricks as Sloan takes a handoff, then hits Chase Taylor on the halfback pass for the score, and Crockett would go on and win tonight in the 55th annual Musket Bowl by the final score of 24-7. It's not too often that they win at Nathan S. Held Field in Gray. Big win for them tonight. Also, Jefferson County beating Morristown East tonight, 39-15. Granger County was in Greenville tonight to take on the Green Devils. In this game, 14-0 in the blink of an eye. Devils would add to the lead quickly. Quarterback Caden Ball with all day in the pocket finds his main man, Zayden Anderson, for the long touchdown pass. It was 21-0. Greenville's next possession, they turn it to the ground attack. Maddox Bishop will bust it right up the middle, and he's gone untouched. 80 yards for the score to stretch the lead out to 28-0. We're still in the first quarter. Granger kept fighting in this one on fourth down. Aiden Dalton ends up wide open in the end zone for the touchdown to cut the lead to 28-7. Green Devils were just too much tonight, though. They answer. Ball and Anderson hook up again. Is anybody going to play a zone on this guy? You can't cover him one-on-one. 35-7 in the second quarter as we go to the board. Looks like this. All Greenville tonight. Yeah, that's not a typo. They won easily, 70-13 at Morristown West over Cott County, 44-30. Mackenzie?
Thanks, Kenny. Our game of the night shown live on ABC Tri-Cities featured Region 1 6A schools Westridge and Science Hill. Both teams came into the game at 6-2 overall and 1-1 in region play. The Wolves are now running the ground and pound behind Ethan Amix, while the Toppers are flying the friendly skies as we go to this game. Big launch in the first quarter. Lane Clement faking that handoff, rolls outside and launches that one deep to the end zone. It's caught by Branson Newberry. We go later on. Wow. Ethan Amix going to the 30, the 20, the 10. Could go all the way. Kenny ties this one up 14-all. 69-yard touchdown run. Fourth quarter now. One possession game. Wolves going for it on 4th and short. Not if Braden Austin has anything to say about it. Brings the runner down behind the chains. Big momentum shift on that turnover. Hilltoppers looking to put this one away. Clement again fakes the handoff, rolls right. Wolves start to press, fires that deep ball, and it's a dime straight into the hands of Marcus Jones for the 53-yard touchdown. Puts a big bow on this game.
Didn't play very well. Very ugly game, but we were able to make the stops when we needed to and make a few big plays. So proud of our kids for persevering. I thought that Westridge had a great plan and did a great job too. So, but you know, just lucky to hang in there and get that one. So we're happy.
Honestly, we pulled through. It was a good team win. I felt like going into halftime, there's a lot of things we fixed going out at halftime, and then the run game. You know, we were able to get some chunk yards. You know, finish that game out with the win, get the first down, and just tick the clock out. So it was a good win.
We came out playing hard. Obviously had a couple miscues on offense and defense. Just got to work on those and come back next week for DB.
Toppers not too happy with that performance, but got out of there with the win over the Wolves, sending them home with their third loss of the season, 28-14. And Sevier County downing Huntington, West Virginia, 42-26. The Elizabethton Cyclones were hosting Seymour tonight, and they were just too much for the Eagles to handle. We take you to the second half, where Betsy is up 21-7. Seymour's Josh Gilbert takes the handoff, breaks the tackle, and in the backfield barrels his way into the end zone for the touchdown, make it 21-14. Very next drive, the Cyclones walk down the field, answer this without rushing touchdown from CJ Mathis to extend their lead 28-14. Mathis was not done scoring though. Next possession for Elizabethton, they go back to Mathis. He bounces outside, races into the end zone for another touchdown. As we go to that final scoreboard, Kenny, Elizabethton downing Seymour 42-14, and Gatlinburg-Pittman shutting out Johnson County 41-0. Now that is 5 down and still 8 more to go, but first, here are the Daniel Boone cheerleaders to help us take a little break.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. We now go to South Green, where the Rebels were playing host to the Eagleton Royals tonight. Eagleton drove into the red zone on their first possession of the game, but on third down, the Rebels are able to tip the pass for an incompletion. The Royals would attempt a field goal, but it would fall short by just mere inches to keep the game scoreless. Rebels would change that in a hurry, though. On their third play from scrimmage, Nash Rader will call his own number around the right end, and he's not stopping until he reaches pay dirt. The extra point would give South Green an early 7-0 lead. As we go to the scoreboard, it looks like this. South Green over Eagleton tonight, 27-13. Hampton over Cosby, 30-12. The Unaka Rangers head up to Rome Mountain to face off against Cloudland, and it was all Trailblazers in this one, going with the run game early. Cloudland hands it to Gavin Shell, who runs up the middle but fumbles it, and Unaka's Nathan Bailey falls on it for the turnover. Rangers with the ball now. Quarterback Braden Odie rolls out, hits the Trailblazers' Walker Googe in the hands, who takes it all the way into the end zone for 6 to give Cloudland a 14-0 lead. I don't know who the Trailblazers are. Cloudland with the ball again, hands off to Landon Barnett, who bounces it outside and walks his way into the end zone to make it 21-0 in the first quarter. As we go to the board, it was the Rangers and the Highlanders. I don't know why they put the Blazers, but we can tell you this. Landers win easily tonight over the Rangers by the final of 55-0. Jellicoe beating Hancock County 38-14. Now over to Bailington, where the North Green Huskies hosted the Sunbright Tigers. Huskies already up 7-0 with quarterback Thomas Darnell keeps it himself, walks in untouched for the 15-yard touchdown. It was 13-0 after a missed extra point. Tigers with the ball now. Running back Eric DeMarco takes a handoff and up the middle for the nice gain. Next play, quarterback Aaron Norup rolls to his left, finds his receiver Josh Augerbright for the 15-yard pickup. They wouldn't be able to cash in on the drive. However, Huskies with the ball. Braden Weems takes the handoff, makes a few defenders miss, and cribs it. I guess that means going to the house. 50-yard touchdown. North Green takes a 20-0 lead and will not look back as we go to the board. They win this one 54-14 and improve to 5-4. Sunbright falls to 2-7. Mackenzie?
It's what the kids are saying, Kenny.
That's it.
Moving to Bluff City, where the Sullivan East Patriots welcome Northview Academy into town. We picked this one up in the second half. Cougars running back Keaton Phipps takes it and does not look back. Takes this one 60 yards to the crib, Kenny.
A lot of cribs
35-14 Northview. A few possessions later, Patriots QB Peyton Lingerfeld drops back, scrambles, heaves this one downfield, but returned to sender, Kenny, picked off by the Cougars.
Wow.
Oh, East trying to get something going. Lingerfeld drops back again, looking for a receiver. There's nowhere to go. Sacked for a big loss on third down. All Cougars in this one, Kenny, as we go to the scoreboard. Northview Academy over Sullivan East 63-21. Not a typo, Kenny. And Providence Christian over Concord Christian 38-28. Providence Academy was at home against Grace Baptist and they led 27-0. Ty Fur win, then took the handoff up the gut and sprints into the end zone for the score.
To the
crib for the Knights, makes it 34-zip. On Providence's next possession, Cam Bland launches one deep downfield, and Nash Martinez gathers it in for the score as Providence Knights win big tonight. Kenny, I'm loving all this lingo as we go to the final scoreboard. Shutout win. Providence Academy over Grace Baptist 62-0. And Kenny, for our
The Gatorlight Quick Play is sponsored by Quick Stop Markets.
Kenny, for our Gatorlight Quick Play, we are taking you back to Science Hill versus Westridge. If you look closely, you'll see a few of my toes frozen off on field, and that's because Wolves running back Ethan Amix had all the hot feet tonight. 69 yards on the touchdown run, breaks straight up the middle, and is off to the races, leaving a cloud of dust behind him, Kenny. That is our Gatorlight to the crib, Kenny.
There you
our
go.
Gatorlight Quick Play of the night. Now that is 10 down and still 3 more to go as we head to Southwest Virginia. But first, here are the Sullivan East marching band members to help us take a little break.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. We turn things over to Tazewell Bulldogs taking on Richlands Blue Tornado on Cedar Night. Richlands looks to start the offensive possession. Andrew Boyd connects with Jamie Capshaw. Time to move the chains. Blue Tornado just getting started. Boyd throws it deep to Landon Absher for a dime. 7-0. Richlands just heating up. Boyd can run the ball in too easily. 14-0 in this contest. Easy score from here. Here's the pass. Right here, he's in a little trouble. He runs in for the touchdown. As we go to the scoreboard, Richlands and Tazewell tonight. Lebanon's going to be taking on Graham tomorrow. Richlands wins this game 45-27. It was Abingdon losing to Ridgeview in a close game. That final 19-16. Other scores tonight, Grundy and Riverview, West Virginia. Grundy winning 56-44. Also, Lehigh taking on Y Central. Lehigh winning 42-36 over Y Central. Castlewood, J.I. Burton, 49-0. Burton wins. Hurley losing to Phelps, Kentucky by the final 30-24. Mackenzie?
Thanks, Kenny. Over to Patrick Henry, where the Rebels took on the Honaker Tigers. First possession, Honaker running back Timothy Morrison takes the handoff, but the ball pops out. Patrick Henry recovers. The Tigers would get the ball back, and Parker Rowe would sling this one down the sideline to his wideout. Makes that catch. 6 points for Honaker. The Tigers missing that extra point, but the Rebels wouldn't lay down for long. Gavin Staley taking the end around for the first down. Same drive, heave from the Patrick Henry QB. Gets it all the way down the line to the 2-yard line. They'd punch that one in, no problem, as we go to that final scoreboard. Kenny Honaker down in Patrick Henry 33-28, and Chilhowie came out on top over Rye Cove 25-14. Other scores across the region: Northwood down in Rural Retreat 32-16, and Eastside over Thomas Walker 44-18. That will do it for our high school football coverage tonight, but if there is a highlight or score you missed, then please log on to our website, WJHL.com. Shortly after the show, when we come back, Kenny wraps up the day in sports, so stay with us.